Okay, we're back again. Today I woke up. I ate two burgers, which is not good for breakfast. But those burgers, they were healthy burgers, man. It was like lean meat, protein. You know what I'm saying? I only put like um, ketchup and mustard on it, and that was it. I'm not rationalizing here, all right? I swear it's not that bad because I only weigh 150. I work out daily, all right, and I eat my vegetables and my fruits every single day, all right. Hamburgers, not gonna worry, not gonna screw me up at all right. That's not the best advice in the world, but I'm meat. Anyways, after that, I went to the gym, skated to the gym. It's been so hot, by the way. Anyways, yeah, I went to the gym. I have my phone here because there's some stuff I want to mention specifically. I went to the gym, and I'm doing like my weird little Toji workout plan, but it's kind of like a full body thing too. So very first thing I did was hit leg extensions. Right, I do some other stuff. I hit chest, I hit a little bit of shoulders, like I hit my delts and stuff, and then I ended off with the barbell squat, right? High barbell squat. So it's resting on my upper traps here, and I go up to two plates. So two plates, 225, 235, 245. I go up to 245 as my top set. And I'm going, and I hit 5 of them, right? And I can tell I have another one in me, but I gotta fight for that last one, right? So I'm going up, and I can feel myself. I start slowing down immensely, right? And I'm like really fighting for that 6th rep. And this guy, I see him out of the corner of my eye. He's like running towards me. I could tell he's about to touch the bar or something. And then I have my headphones on, so my volume level is not the best. I'm not really talking to anybody in the gym. I'm just there to get my work in. And then I'm like, I got it. I'm assuming I was like really loud, because I'm literally mid rep pushing like as hard as I can. All that air is gonna come out while I speak, and it's kind of a relatively hectic situation. Even if I failed, I know how to bail. All right, I'm not gonna squat that heavy without knowing. That's so dumb. I took a weightlifting class in high school, so my teacher taught me everything I need to know. I did a ton of research, like YouTube videos and like reading, like through like websites and stuff like that. So making sure that I'm as informed as I can be, right? And I took my weightlifting class in junior year. I graduated, so I have not been consistent. I was consistent my junior year. I was not consistent my senior year. I joined swim my senior year. That takes up way too much time, and I joined swim crazy early, like 3 months before the season started, because I wasn't a swimmer. I did track. Before that. So, complete opposites. That's besides the point. Well, no, I went to track to weightlifting and then swim. But my point still stands. Anyways, right. So the guy comes and I'm screaming, I got it. And I don't know. He didn't seem. I don't want to make assumptions, but he didn't seem like someone. I don't mean to make assumptions, and I make an assumption right after, but whatever, man. It's him. He's not very good at social cues, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, he seemed to get upset at me a little bit. He stormed off before I could even say anything. I got it up after, and I set it down, and I didn't turn around, but I went like this. I have this very bad habit of talking to someone and not making eye contact. I'll point at them and I'll just be looking somewhere else. I choose to do it. I know, I'm very good with eye contact. That's not the issue. It's just sometimes I don't feel inclined to look at you while I talk to you. Is that a disrespectful thing? Maybe. I don't do it often, alright? I don't do it often. I promise. It happens once in a while. It's not a big deal. I never do it to anybody in positions of power, alright? Or a teacher, or anyone that I'm meant to be respectful to. I will always look at them directly, okay? Trust me. Believe me. I'm begging. right? And then I finish. I re-rack all my weights and stuff, and I'm like, I wonder where this guy is. Because in my head, I've never had anybody do that. Like try and like, well, actually, I did have one dude help me when I was bench pressing. I was hitting 185, which my max on bench is 200 pounds, and I weigh 150, so I was pretty happy about that. But that's besides the point. I went for 185 for 2 reps. I hit the first rep, and I couldn't get the second rep. I don't know. Maybe I exhausted myself because I had other chest exercises before. I've learned not to do that now. If I ever want to bench press, that's a terrible idea. At least for me, it might work for other people as like a warm up. But I was like full on going out and then going to bench press after. Like I would do chest flies and then I would go straight to bench press. You cannot PR like that, okay? And I've hit 185 for 3 reps before. So I was very disappointed in myself at the time. This was like months ago, but that's the only time I've ever had anyone like come and like help me when I was at the gym like that. But it was really cool too, cause like this guy, when I found him in the gym, I went over, I talked to him. I was like, can you hear me? Cause he had his AirPods in. I don't know, and I had he was like, I can hear you now, and I was like, yeah, I just want to say thank you. Like I appreciate you coming over there. Like I know I had it, but like if I had failed, it was just a nice gesture, And he was like, yeah, dude. Like I couldn't tell. Like he said I knew you got it, but I don't think he thought that I had that. And he was like, I don't remember what he said. It was a fun interaction. That's all that matters. Okay, that's all that matters. He said something like, yeah, you gotta let me know how to get that weight up like that, because I can't do that. I'm trying to work on my legs. You gotta teach me. And I don't know. I talked to him about my form a little bit and how it started to break towards the end because I was doing such heavy weight. It'll happen. If you're really pushing yourself, your form's gonna break. If you're really grinding for that last rep, you gotta, your form's gonna break. It's gonna happen, and that's okay. As long as it's not too bad and you don't injure yourself. And this is, by the way, this is not like, I'm not telling you to break your form. That's not the intended purpose of this. It'll happen, all right? Sometimes. It's not like it's not like an end all be all. I have to put that out there. Right, anyways, I do that, go home, right? I come home and then, bruh. Right, okay, sorry. I got home and I was just like, I ate, and I just like moseyed around for a little while until like 8 or something, and then I went for a run. And on this run, I was like, I don't know, I was just trying to pace myself, make sure I was doing good. I don't know, because I don't know why I keep saying I don't know. I do know. Ooh. Screw you, man. Anyways, I went on my little run or whatever, right? And then I put on the playlist. It's a community playlist on YouTube. It's literally called "I Have No Enemies." By this point, I am fully bought into the "I Have No Enemies" like message and the ideology, whatever you want to say. You could argue that it's stoicism. I'm not a stoic. I'm not going to claim to be. That's not who I am. Okay. I might agree with some of their teachings and try to follow certain aspects, but that does not make me a stoic. Okay. Right, so there was one song in there or whatever. It was a little line from Jesse Pinkman. He says, "You either run from things or you face them. It's all about accepting who you really are." And ironically enough, that's a very good message from Jesse Pinkman of all people, from Breaking Bad. Yes, he's a fictional character. I don't care. All right, you can learn amazing things from fictional things, all right? That's totally fine. Because sometimes the real world sucks, and that's okay, all right? Oh my God, I'm going on like this. What was that guy's name? the guy who made that video that was like, "Dear Future Generations." Anyways. I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm really starting to understand, dude. Like, the whole acceptance thing. Which is awesome, I feel great. I feel like I've accepted my flaws. But, this is just the exact same repeat over and over again. I keep saying the exact same thing. I am 100% sure I've said that before on previous days. And it's time to move on, right? Right. Another thing, as you all know, my father figure was not very prominent in my life. There were some things that I won't mention. We ain't like that, bro. That's a very, very personal topic, and only like my next girlfriend gets to know. Right. Okay. Anyways, Tony Stark. Basically my role model. My role models are are all fictional, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Kyoto Rengoku, Thorfinn, Carl 70, not the real one, the one from Vinland Saga. Tony Stark, Batman. I'm not a literally okay. I'll post literally me videos and stuff, but that's not who I am. Okay, I just think that they're funny. All right. Anyways, there's this video series on YouTube. It's like Tony Stark learns from his mistakes, and I want to make a mistake and just like, oh my God, I'm pointing out the obvious. Learn from it. Don't do it again. All right. That's all there is to it. It's not that hard. Okay. And then this is something that I realized after I got out of the shower today. I was like, there's people just like me. And, it's relatable, right? It's important for you to be able to relate to people. But then there's also nobody like me. Genetically, your DNA, unless you're an identical twin or something, there's genuinely no one else in the world like me. There might be other people with the same values as me, and that's awesome. I can relate to them. All right, I don't have to be alone. There's going to be people who don't do drugs, who don't smoke, who don't drink, and that's awesome. I can relate to those people. I can bond with those people, right? But I got this thing called camptodactyly, right? It's kind of gross. This doesn't go straight. My pinky doesn't go straight no matter what I do. And that's, it's whatever, but that's also completely unique to me. And there's things that are completely unique to everyone else, too, right? Oh my God, this is so lame, dude. He just found out that people are different. No way. Okay, all right, it's important to be who you are, all right? That's all I'm saying. And, just making mistakes and stuff like that, that's okay, and that does not define who you are as a person. You just have to accept them, you have to move on, And, your personality, it's you, bro. Like, dude, I'm so bad at this. I cannot properly articulate myself right now. Like, forget it, dude. I can't do this. I actually can't. I can't formulate what I want to say right now. I think I got my point across somewhat. Anyways, I'm going to try to splice these videos together and find a little freaking whatever, some editing software that I can use real quick. Thank you. That's all I got to say. Bye.